Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayan Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashta Pramesha Vadreju Nityam Bhagavata Seva Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhakti Naktiki. So continuing with the discussion on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 14, the performance of Vrindavan pastimes, text 159 onwards. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is with his associates, Sarup Damodar, Shrivas Thakur and others. So they are outside the Gundicha temple and watching this pastime of Hera Panchami. So Mahaprabhu had asked Sarup Damodar about mood of the gopis. So Sarup Damodar is explaining that. Vama ek gopi gana, dakshina ek gana, nana bhave karaye Krishna rasa swadan. The gopis can be divided into a left wing and a right wing. Both wings induce Krishna to taste transcendental mellows by various manifestations of ecstatic love. So both wings means all the gopis, basically their whole purpose is to please Krishna. That's it. Gopi Gana Madhya Shrestha Radha Thakurani Nirmal Ujjwala Rasa Prema Ratnakhani. Of all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the chief. She is a jewel mine of ecstatic love and the source of all purified transcendental conjugal mellows. Source of all purified transcendental conjugal mellows. So just imagine her position. She's a source. From her, all these conjugal mellows come. Vayase madhyam teno swabhavete sama gada prema bhaveteno nirantar vama. Radharani is grown up and her character is equipoised. She is always deeply absorbed in ecstatic love and always feeling in the mood of a left wing gopi. Now, what is left wing and what is right wing? So, whatever Prabhupada is giving here, it's obviously way beyond our understanding, our realizations. So, we'll just read whatever Prabhupada has given. The left wing and right wing of the gopis have been explained by Rupa Goswami in his Ujjwal Nilamani. The left wing is described in this way. Managrahe sadod yukta tach chaitilya cha kopana abhedya nayake praya krura vameti kriyate. A gopi who is always eager to be jealously angered means man. She does man, gets angry. Who is very enthusiastic for that position, who immediately becomes angry when defeated, who is never under the control of a hero, and who always opposes him, is called a Vama or a left wing gopi. On the other hand, right wing gopi is what? Asahaya mana nirvande nayake yukta vadini samabhesh tena bhedya cha dakshina parikirtita. A gopi who cannot tolerate womanly anger, who speaks suitable words to the hero, and who is satisfied by his sweet words is called a dakshina or a right wing gopi. So these are the descriptions given, and this is what Srimati Radharani is. She is a left wing gopi, Vama, Vam Subhavik. Vamya Subhave Mana Uthe Nirantara, Tar Madhye Uthe Krishnera Ananda Sagar. Because she is a left wing gopi, her womanly anger is always awakening. But Krishna derives transcendental bliss from her activities. Now, this is what pleases Krishna. Ahereva gati premna sabhava kutila bhavet. Ato hetur hetoscha yunurman udanchati. The progress of loving affairs between a young boy and a young girl is by nature crooked, like the movement of a snake. Because of this, two types of anger arise between a young boy and girl: anger with a cause and anger without a cause. So this is again quotation from Sri Rupa Goswami's Ujjval Nilamani. Etashoni Bade Prabhu Ananda Sagar Kaha Kaha Kahe Prabhu Bale Damodar. As Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard these talks, his ocean of transcendental bliss increased. He therefore told Swarup Damodar, go on speaking, and thus Swarup Damodar continued. Adi Ruda Mahabhav Radhikara Prema Vishuddha Nirmal Yaiche Dashavan Hema. Srimati Radharani's love is a highly advanced ecstasy. Adi Ruda Mahabhav. That's topmost. All her dealings are completely pure and devoid of material tinge. Indeed, her dealings are 10 times purer than gold. Krishnera darshan yadi paya chambite nana bhav vibhushane aya vibhushite. As soon as Radharani gets a chance to see Krishna, her body is suddenly decorated with various ecstatic ornaments. Ashta Satvik Harshadi Vyabhichari Jara Sahaj Prema Vimshati Bhav Alankara. The transcendental ornaments of Srimati Radharani's body include the 8 Satviks or transcendental symptoms, the 33 Vyabhichari Bhav, beginning with Harsha or jubilation in natural love, and the 20 Bhavs or ecstatic emotional ornaments. Wow. And this is what Krishna wanted to, these are one of the 3 reasons Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the one. What does she feel when she sees me? What kind of happiness or ecstasy she goes through when she sees me? So, this is what Swarup Damodar is explaining. Lalita Sakhi is explaining to Krishna, who has taken the mood of Srimati Radharani. And we have to understand that these moods are only with Srimati Radharani to the highest level. Even Krishna doesn't have this. So, just by accepting mood of Radharani, he could not understand till Sakhis of Radharani, especially Lalita Sakhi, and Gadadhar Pandit and Ramanand Rai was Vishakha Sakhi. These are the Antarang Sakhis, the innermost Sakhis of Radharani, Lalita and Shri Vishakha. So they know, so that's why she is explaining, or Swarup Damodar Goswami is explaining this to Mahaprabhu. So 8 Satvik, 33 Vyabhichari, and 20 Bhavas. The 33 Vyabhichari Bhav manifest in ecstatic love are as follows. One is Nirved, indifference; Vishad, moroseness; Danya, meekness; Glani, a feeling that one is in a faulty position; Shram, fatigue; Mad, madness; Garv, pride; Shanka, doubt; Tras, shock; Aveg, intense emotion; Unmad, craziness; Apasmara, forgetfulness; Vyadhi, disease; Moha, bewilderment; Mriti, death; Alasya, laziness; Jadya, invalidity; Vrida, shame; Avahitha, concealment; Smriti, remembrance; Vitarka, argument; Chinta, contemplation; Mati, attention; Dhriti, forbearance; Harsha, jubilation, Otsukya, eagerness, Agriya, violence, Amarsha, anger, Asuya, jealousy, Chapalya, impudence, Nidra, sleep, Supti, deep sleep, and Prabodha, awakening. So they all happen at the same time in Radharani. Kil kinchit kuttamita vilasa lalita vivaloko motayita ar mugdhya chakita. Some of the symptoms critically explained in the following verses are Kilkinchit, Kuttamita, Vilas, Lalita, Vivoka, Motaita, Mogdhya, and Chakit. Eta Bhava Bhushaya Bhushita Shri Radhara Anga Dekhite Uthale Krishna Shukabdhi Taranga. When Srimati Radharani's body manifests the ornaments of many ecstatic symptoms, the ocean of Krishna's happiness immediately displays transcendental waves. So when Radharani is feeling and displaying all these ecstatic symptoms, ocean of Krishna's happiness immediately displays transcendental waves. So Krishna also goes through so many emotions. Kil kinchitadi bhavera shuna vivara. Jai bhava bhushaye radha hare Krishna man. Now here a description of different ecstasies, beginning with kil kinchit. With these ecstatic ornaments, Srimati Radharani enchants the mind of Krishna. Radha dekhi Krishna yadi chunite kare mahanam. Dan ghati pathe jabe varjena gaman. When Shri Krishna sees Srimati Radharani, he wants to touch her body. He prohibits her from going to the spot where one can cross the river Yamuna or Dan Ghati. Yabe asi mana kare pushpa uthai te sakhi aage chahe yadi gaye haath deete. Approaching her, Krishna prohibits Srimati Radharani from picking flowers. He may also touch her in front of her friends. Ei sab sthane kil kinchit udgama prathame harsha sanjari mulakara. At such times, the ecstatic symptoms of kil kinchit are awakened. First, there is jubilation in ecstatic love, which is the root cause of these symptoms. Okay, so Prabhupada is explaining. Whenever Srimati Radharani leaves her house, she is always well dressed and attractive. It is her womanly nature to attract Shri Krishna's attention. And upon seeing her so attractively dressed, Shri Krishna desires to touch her body. The Lord then finds some fault in her and prohibits her from going to a river crossing and stops her from picking flowers. Such are the pastimes between Srimati Radharani and Shri Krishna. Being a cowherd girl, Srimati Radharani regularly carries milk in a container and often goes to sell the milk on the other side of Yamuna. To cross the river, she has to pay the boatman, and the spot where the boatman collects his fares is called Dan Ghati. So it's called Dan, but she's paying the boat. Lord Shri Krishna stops her from going, telling her, first you have to pay the fee, then you will be allowed to go. This pastime is called Dan Keli Lila. Similarly, if Srimati Radharani wants to pick a flower, Shri Krishna claims to be the garden's proprietor and prohibits her. This pastime is called Kil Kinchit. Radharani's shyness arises due to Shri Krishna's prohibitions, and ecstatic, loving, bodily symptoms called Kil Kinchit Bhav are manifest at this time. These ecstatic symptoms are explained in the following verse, which is from Srila Rupa Goswami's Ujjwal Nilamani. So, these are just two pastimes, but there are so many such pastimes. And most of these pastimes happen at Govardhan. See, in the morning, they meet at Pavan Sarovar or with Tulsi Maharani, Brinda Sarovar, Brinda Kund, near Nandagaon. And afternoon at Govardhan, especially midday around midday at Radha Kund, Sham Kund. And then evening again at Nandagaon. Where Ter Kadam, near Ter Kadam. And then at night at Yamuna. This is there every day. I mean, there's so many pastimes. There are so many books by Goswamis. They have given Ashtakaliya Lila, Ashtaka, Ashtaprahar Kal, means there are 8 prahars in 24 hours. So they have given pastimes at every day, at every moment. But the beauty is, although these pastimes happen every day, I mean, some differences there, but they are always new. They're not like boring pastimes, same thing, repetition. Something is new, and this is where Yog Maya comes in. She makes them feel everything is new, and actually everything is new. And Vrinda Devi, she is a main architect of those pastimes. So where they're going to meet, what Leela they're going to have, all arranged by Vrinda Devi. So many things go on. And so beautiful, so loving pastimes. Gopis are doing their service, Manjaris are helping, Vrinda Devi has 100,000 parrots, they are helping. It's just everyday's Leela. And so those pastimes, very sweet in Golok Vrindavan, in spiritual world. But some of the pastimes which they don't do over there, they perform on earth. In Gokul Vrindavan, Bhauma Vrindavan. So speaking of, look at, I mean, how Swarup Damodar Goswami is explaining what kind of ecstasies she goes through and the moods she has. And we are just reading, we have no realizations whatsoever. And we can only imagine that what her gopis and manjaris, those who are in the pastime serving Radha and Krishna, what they must be going through, seeing them so happy, seeing Radha and Krishna together, being so happy, and so much of ecstasy they are. What all these associates must be going through. And in fact, this is also mentioned, one of the Sakhis or Manjaris, I'm forgetting the name, her service every day in every pastime is to provide Radha Krishna with boiled milk. So that's what he does every day, boil milk. We might think that's such a boring thing, but no, it's not boring. That's spiritual world. Satchidananda, Sat, made of Sat, Chit and Ananda. It's eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. So everybody's completely in bliss in whatever service they have. Some Sakhi is just bringing tambul or pan every time they have the fast. Somebody is doing some other service. But there's so much of love, and it's always knew that they can't imagine doing anything else. So that's where the question comes in. What in the world? Why did we come here to begin with? And now it is so difficult to bring out the dormant love for Radha and Krishna. And not just bring out, to remain in that position and increase that love, not to go down. Why did we do that? But anyway, by Prabhupada's mercy, we're back on the track. Just we have to be determined and have patience, but at the same time have utsaha to make further and further progress. Garvabhilasha rudita smita surya bhaya krudham shankari karanam harashat uchyate kinchitam. When pride, ambition, weeping, smiling, envy, fear and anger are manifested due to jubilation and all mixed together, this combination of symptoms is called kil kinchit bhav. It's again, it's just theory for us right now. What is it? Uchyate kil kinchit. Okay, the further Sarup Damodar is explaining, so we'll study that tomorrow. See anybody has any questions or comments.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisance. Very nice class.
Hare
And
Krishna.
the way you explain is really very nice, Prabhuji.
Well, I try. I don't have any realizations or anything in this case. I don't know.
प्रभु जी, ये आपके पास अगर कुछ नहीं है तो उसी से जो भी मिल रहा है हमें उससे इतनी जब खुशी मिल रही है तो फिर अगर कुछ होता तो क्या होता.
I don't know.
माता जी, I learned one thing. प्रभु जी ना क्लास लेते हैं बहुत मन से. He is not taking
Yes,
class for the
Mataji.
sake of it.
Yes.
He is not
Yes,
taking class for
Mataji.
the sake of it. पूरा मन से बैठते हैं और मन से पूरी क्लास लेते हैं, तभी वो एक वो जो है ना वो वाइब आती है.
Yes,
फील भी आती
Mataji.
है
Yes,
पढ़ने के टाइम पे ना.
Yes,
ये आर्ट
Mataji.
ना सबके पास नहीं है.
Yes, Mataji. वो हम
प्रभु जी
विजुलाइज कर पाते थोड़ा,
हाँ,
मतलब
हाँ.
वो याद रह पाता है मेमोरी में कि ऐसा
याद भी
प्रभु जी ने एक्सप्लेन किया था.
And the best part is प्रभु जी को नहीं रियलाइज होता, बट ये चीज है, ये हम लोगों को मिल जाती है. ये मिलती है प्रभु जी आपसे हमको. हम सब फील करते हैं इस चीज को.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण.
प्रभु जी, ये नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन में एक चैप्टर है ट्रांसडेंटल मेलोस, उसमें 5 भाव के एक्सप्लेन किया है. विभाव, अनुभव, सात्विक भाव, व्यभिचारी भाव एंड तथाय भाव. ये किलचिंत भाव उसमें लिखा नहीं है.
ये किल किंचित.
हाँ.
Now it's a combination of so many symptoms.
अच्छा.
तो ये
within these bhavas, whatever symptoms are exhibited, it's a combination of those.
Yeah, ये लिखा ना जो 174th verse. When pride, ambition, weeping, smiling, envy, fear, and anger are manifested due to jubilation and all mixed together, this combination of symptoms is called kil kinchit bhav.
Okay. Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. You all have a safe and wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Ram.
हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू प्रभु जी. जय श्री राम प्रभु.